Listening to Alex's excited words that the signing process went smoothly, Juliana's heavy mood, like a cloud filled with rain, became lighter. Kelly touched her face. Why are you so pale? Do you have a fever? No, Juliana said. Maybe I was born with fair skin. Go to hell. Kelly Moore, who was not born with fair skin, put her hands on her hips. Are you so proud of your genes? For sure. Juliana horseplayed with her for a few words, and her face looked better after she smiled. After sending Kelly back to the hospital, she began to deal with recruitment matters. The people in the technical department were all brought by Kelly. When the two partners separated, most of them chose to stand on her side. Pace Smith took away Croyer's management and administrative staff. For a technology company, administrative management is flesh and blood. Although losing it will seriously damage the vitality, the real core bone is still there, and there is still a possibility of revival. However, if they want to resume normal work, it is necessary to fill the vacant positions. After a busy day, Alex discussed with another girl to go home together after get off work. Seeing Juliana still in the office, she tilted her head and asked, "Little boss, aren't you leaving yet?" "I'll leave soon. I think it's going to rain soon. You should go back early." Juliana turned her head to look outside, and then she found that the sky was really cloudy. But when she thought of Thompson's apartment and Corinne Jones, her mood sank to the bottom again, as if she was being pressed down by the seawater pouring in, and she could never float up. She didn't want to go home, so she simply found a bar to drink. The music in the Blue Night Club was deafening, and men and women in cool clothes were shaking wildly on the dance floor. She asked for a special drink and sat at the bar. The bartender's level was not very good, and it was very unpalatable, but she still asked for a second glass. While drinking, two men came over and sat next to her on the left and right. Their eyes staring at her were very blatant. "Beauty, why are you drinking alone?" A strong and vulgar smell of cologne filled her nose. Juliana ignored it, finished the wine in the glass, took out a banknote from her bag, pressed it under the glass and pushed the glass back, jumped off the high stool and was about to leave. "Hey, don't leave in a hurry." The man reached out to stop her and showed the Rolex gold watch on his wrist intentionally. "We are so lucky to meet. I will buy you a drink. Let's get to know each other." Juliana was in a bad mood to begin with, and the road was blocked by the two of them, so she was very impatient. "I didn't see Lucky, I only saw shit." The man's face changed, and soon he pretended to be relaxed and laughed with his companions. "You have a strong personality. I like you way hot girl, let's play together." As he said this, he wanted to put his hand on Juliana's shoulder. She turned her head, and her bright and beautiful eyebrows were cold. "You better not touch me. What will happen if I touch you today?" The man didn't take her threat seriously at all. The bartender couldn't stand it and said, "Bro, bullying girls is boring. What's your business?" His desire to conquer was aroused, and he reached out to pull Juliana, but was stopped by a hand that came from the side. Someone put a hand on his shoulder and said with a brotherly smile, "If you want to play, come and play with me. What do you want to do with my sister?" The two who were so arrogant just now, when they saw Adam Thomas, immediately kowtowed like dogs seeing their master, and said in an embarrassed tone, "Master Thomas, what a coincidence, this is your sister?" "Adam Thomas is here, then Simon is also?" Juliana subconsciously looked behind him. Edgar Hubert and a few others were there, but Simon was not seen. At the end of the crowd, Alfred William leaned against the railing leisurely, his hands in his trouser pockets, chewing gum and looking at this side from afar. The flickering lights made the people dancing wildly in the dance floor look like a group of demons and ghosts. His handsome nose divided the light in shadow, and his face showed indifference. Juliana knew from his expression that if Adam Thomas and others were not here today, Alfred William would not care about this matter. Adam Thomas smiled and squinted his eyes. "Of course this is not my sister. My sister is only 7 years old." The two people were obviously relieved. In North City, if one offends the Thomas family, one will be in big trouble. Before they just wanted to relax. Adam Thomas's smile disappeared all of a sudden. Just a moment ago he was as amiable as gentleman, but in an instant he became as cold as the king of hell. He patted slightly one of them on the face several times and said, "She is your Mr. Thompson's baby sister. Next time, keep your eyes open. If you touch even one of her fingers, he'll cut off 10 of yours without hesitation." The two were so scared that they apologized and bowed to Juliana. "Miss Thompson, we are so blind. We just saw you drinking here alone and were worried that you might be lonely." It was unknown who they were apologizing to, but Juliana's last name was not Thompson. "Damn you." Adam Thomas waved to the security guard. "Drag them to the men's room and beat them up. I'm angry at their stupidity, fucking idiots." The two men were still begging for mercy. "Master Thomas, please don't do this. We have even had a drink together, Adam Thomas said viciously. Beat them heavily. As long as they doesn't die, it's fine. If they really die, it's Simon's responsibility. After that, Adam Thomas returned to his nonchalant look. Sister, why are you here alone? It's so boring to drink by yourself. Come on, go upstairs with brothers. Juliana immediately shook her head and planned to refuse. No, I was just about to leave. Before she finished speaking, Adam Thomas took her upstairs without saying anything. Your brother is not here today, and I can't let you drink here alone. There are many bad guys in this place. If someone bullies you, your brother will be angry with me. Edgar Hubert said. This is your brother Adam's territory. If you are bullied here, your brother will tear him apart. Juliana gave up resistance and followed him upstairs after hearing that Simon was not coming. A group of people walked upstairs while talking. The stairs were carpeted and the light was so dim that nothing could be seen clearly. It was either the wrinkles of the carpet or someone's cigarette, but that burned a hole, but Juliana's high heels got caught on the carpet. She tripped under her feet, and the foot that was stepping upward slipped down a step, and when it landed, she stepped on someone's foot. She heard someone behind her sigh lightly, and she apologized immediately. I'm sore. A hand held her waist and gently lifted her up, sending her up. His fingertips left a light but powerful touch on her waist. When she stood on the steps and looked back, she happened to meet Alfred Williams' dark eyes. Perhaps it was too sudden, the distance between their eyes exceeded the safe limit, and Juliana's heart suddenly jumped as if it was electrocuted. She said, sorry. Alfred William took his hand away and put it back in his pocket. He looked indifferent. More like he was pushing someone away because she stepped on him than helping her. What are you doing? You can fall even when climbing the stairs. Do you want to ask your brother to find a baby basket to lift you up? His tone was very casual, but what he said it was still not pleasant. Adam Thomas and others in front turned their heads. Juliana stepped aside to make way. You go first. Alfred William walked past her and walked up. Adam Thomas said, come on, why do you always pick on sister? Don't you have any brotherly magnanimity? Alfred William didn't. She didn't call me brother either. There were not many people coming today. All of them were brothers she was familiar with. Adam Thomas took her into the box. Asked the waiter to get a bottle of fruit juice from somewhere. Pried off the bottle cap and handed it to her. Juliana thought, it's a drink for children. Who are you looking down on? Adam Thomas invited her to sit next to him. On the right was Alfred Williams' single sofa. He was extremely relaxed and lazy wherever he went. When he leaned on the sofa, someone next to him offered him cigarettes. They mostly talked about financial futures, venture capital, private equity and the like. Juliana was not interested in finance and only understood a little. After a while the topic got to Simon, who had a cold. I heard that the actress skipped work from the crew to take care of him. She is really crazy about him. What's the use of being crazy about him? Which woman is not crazy about him? Adam Thomas said, the actress was just sent away today and was blocked by fans at the airport. Didn't you watch the news? Juliana lowered her head and drank fruit juice. Whether she was sent away or not, it had nothing to do with her. Sister, you are old enough to fall in love, right? Someone asked her. Did you have a boyfriend when you were abroad? Juliana didn't expect the topic to suddenly turn to herself. She paused and answered, yes,